You know what time it is. It's time to talk. Time to talk Guardians baseball. I think this is going to be my last visit with Mr. Bobby DiBiasio because we're going to wrap things up with him. Hi, Bob. How are you this morning, sir?
Good morning, Pam. I wish I was running crazy with postseason baseball at Progressive Field, but unfortunately, the field's been ripped up and cranes all over the place, a lot of dump trucks as we begin the renovations and Progressive Field reimagined, as we're calling it. Not everything will be done until the opening day 2025, but things are beginning.
Gosh, a new era in
Yep.
more ways than one, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's 30 years old, and while the ballpark still looks brand new, we need to treat the next generation of fans to something a little bit more special, and especially in the upper deck area, we have to fix the clubhouse. Things are a little different than when we built the brand new clubhouse, state of the art, 30 years ago. A lot more people around, so. Lots going on at our place. Um, Tuesday was both a fun and a little melancholy, saying goodbye to Tito. He's doing it for all the right reasons. We've known about it for a few weeks, so it wasn't really a sad day. Um, but he left his mark on this franchise.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think a lot of people were happy to hear the inkling that, once he gets his health issues taken care of, that he'll come back in some capacity, with the organization, right?
Yeah, he. It was funny as they were talking. They're like they have no idea how that's going to unfold. Tito did mention. He goes, "Well, I might, go to the minor leagues and watch and sit with the coaching staff and the players." And he goes, "I don't know." In chatting with him in private over the last couple of weeks, he said something to me, Pam, that I thought was pretty interesting. He said, I need to go take a nap. And I thought about that for a moment, and I was like, well, when you're a manager of a big league club for 23 years, the toll it takes on your body, and initially, he's had something approaching 40 different surgeries. He needs to go get healthy. But I thought that reference, I need to go take a nap. So when he wakes up from that nap, whether it's a year, 2 years, whatever, I know he's got plans to go to play golf at Ballybunion and a few other things in the summertime that he's never done in his life. I don't know if he's ever had a summer vacation
Wow.
because of the world of baseball since he was a youngster. Visiting his dad playing ball, which was his vacation, or playing ball himself when he was an All-American as a high school player and college player of the year at the University of Arizona, et cetera. So he needs to go take care of himself. So it wasn't a totally sad day because we just know he's doing the right thing for himself.
Yeah, for sure. So how's this process going to go? I mean, how
Well,
expect it to take very long or
yeah, I think our guys would love to get it done as soon as possible. There's general managers meetings in November. There's winter meetings in December, and ultimately, you love general managers love to have their skipper seated next to them at those meetings. So they're going to try hard, but knowing our guys, how organized they are. Long list of names.
yeah.
Our ball club is an incredibly attractive place to be. Um, it's in good position with a really strong farm system and a baseball team that over the last 11 years had the fourth most wins in all of baseball.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the three, from 2013 to 2023, the baseball operations with Terry at the helm, the Dodgers, the Yankees, Houston, three major markets. Houston actually only has one more win than us over the last 11 years. And then the St. Louis Cardinals are fifth. So, and we have 2 or 3 more wins than them. So we're a pretty attractive place. So I think they want to try to get it done, but it's an exhaustive list.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw somewhere 45.
Something like that.
Something like that. It's like, whoa. Yeah, sure is.
Yep.
Were you surprised that Sandy Alomar didn't want to be included on that list?
No. I had talked to Sandy privately a couple times in the last few weeks. He and I go back to when he was Rookie of the Year in 1990.
Yeah.
I always tell people that Sandy and Carlos Baerga and Charlie Nagy were the leaders of the transition of this franchise from Cleveland Stadium to Jacobs Field. And they never said no to me when I needed them to help promote the fact we were moving into this beautiful new baseball only ballpark. So we have a special relationship. He has a special and unique spot in this franchise, and everyone recognizes that. 11 years ago, he had the inkling that he would like to try that thing called managing a baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
11 years later, I think not so much. I think he's very comfortable with his role. He wants to win a World Series in a Cleveland uniform. He knows he makes a major impact on this franchise in a lot of different ways. It wasn't shocking that Sandy, and I think it was good that came out right away.
Yeah.
Just so that it wasn't one of those issues being popped up that here's a franchise hero. How come we're not giving him, it was his choice to say, no, I like my role. And whoever comes in as a manager and you automatically know you have a Sandy Alomar on your coaching staff, you're one step ahead already.
Yeah. And it's good because everybody would have kept asking for sure. So you and I, this is our last chat for a little bit. We're going to call whenever we get breaking news or anything like that and throw you on the radio. So
let's do it. Yeah, Rosie and I are at the ready for you whenever you need us. It's always a blast chatting every Thursday, Pam. So thank you for inviting us all these weeks during the baseball season. And before you know it, I think it's 186 or 185, somewhere in there, days until our home opener on April 8th. So
my gosh,
far away.
No, the home opener is what day? April
8th.
It's the same day as the eclipse?
Yep.
No, sir.
We petitioned Major League Baseball about 2 years ago. When we knew this was happening, believe me, we had scientists who are crazy Guardians baseball fans who would be texting us and emailing us starting 2 years ago. It's coming over Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, right over Cleveland at 3:00. We haven't announced our game time. We're in the midst of trying to figure it all out, but it's going to be very cool that we're opening that. So that means we're starting the season on a 3-city road trip. We have 10 games to start the season on the West Coast, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be so we'll have a lot to talk about that unique opportunity for us as well.
Yes, we will. I'm excited. Well, I'm going to talk to Rosie next week to wrap things up, and you have a wonderful off season, so to speak, and we'll chat again soon. Thanks, Bob.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pam. You take care. Go Guardians.
Verndale Water Experts has everything you need.